guys. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. And today's video, we are doing a 24-hour readathon. We're doing it. Maybe. I don't know how I'm going to fare with this challenge. I love sleep. Sue me. It's 10 o'clock. I feel like I can do this. If anything, I will take like a couple-hour nap and then continue on where I left off. But for right now, we're going to try to do the full 24 hours awake and see what happens. I don't necessarily have like a big goal. It would be nice to get like through at least like 3 books. Maybe. That's saying a lot. I'm a pretty slow reader, so we'll see if I can get that far. Who's to say? So here are some books that I'm thinking. These are the books that are like on my radar for this challenge. I already started The Final Offer by Lauren Asher because this is the last book in the Dreamland Billionaire series and I want to finish it. So it'd be nice to be able to finish some series during this video. So I want to finish this. I think I'm like 15% of the way through this book right now. I'm reading it on my Kindle though because this is a brick. Like, so I'm reading it on my Kindle. So I think that's going to be the first book that we're going to do. And then some of the other books I'm thinking. I have Swift and Saddled, which is cute, short, like it should be a short and easy read. So I feel like this would be good to read during this video. Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniselko. I don't really know what this book is about. All I know is that I think it has something to do with hell and the different, I don't know, different sins or something. And then I have the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I feel like this one would also be kind of fast to read. It is a YA mystery series. This is the first of the series though, so I'd be starting a series if I read this book. But I do want to read all of these, so it's fine. I think I'm going to start the timer, and I think I'm going to start with an audiobook because I want to go run and grab like some sort of energy drink and food, some sustenance, is that the word? Sustenance. Anyway, something to keep me alive during this video. So I think we're gonna do that. It is currently 10:22, so I think I'll start the timer at like 10:30, and then we'll start from there. And then so we're gonna pick up Final Offer. 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 55 seconds. Here we go. Okay, so I have an hour and 33 minutes of I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy. So let's start that.
After an hour of cuddling and chatting.
Okay. Wawa haul. So I got a sandwich. Yum. And then I got some chippies because, I don't know, I might need a snack or something. And then, okay, I wanted to get a recharger from Wawa, which is like their energy drinks, but they didn't have them. They literally were not on the little screen. So I got some Alani's. I got 2 Alani's because I'm doing a 24-hour readathon, and the queen of 24-hour readathons, Miss Destiny Sidwell, is always chugging down some Alani's. So I got 2. I got Cherry Twist and Pink Slush. I think this one's new, and I'm pretty sure in the last episode of Bookmarked, Des said that this was amazing, so I will be drinking these 2 today. We'll see. I'm gonna taste them. I don't even know what they taste like, but I got 2 because they were 2 for $4. I think we're like an hour into the challenge now. I got through an hour of I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy. I really like the audiobook. I like that she narrates it, hearing the book how it was written. It's the most authentic way, of reading this book, I feel. Also, so crazy. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend, because her life, her struggles, all of it, very interesting. Seeing her relationship with her mother, crazy. So now I'm gonna go inside and eat my sandwich, and then we'll pick up Final Offer and start that up. There's a bird living in my garage. Hey twin. All right, so I just finished I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy, and I very much enjoyed it. Highly recommend the audiobook if you're gonna do it. So that is the first book for today's video done. I think I'm like 4 hours in, 5 hours in. I'm still reading The Final Offer by Lauren Asher. I'm honestly not that far into it. I'm 27% of the way in, so page 157. I'm having a good time. I think I'm enjoying this one more than I enjoyed the other two. I really loved Rowan, the first book in the fine print, but Cal, it's so different. Like, the first two were such like brooding men, and he's not brooding and like mean, he's just troubled. He has addictions, and getting his process through his addiction is very interesting. I also really like Lana's character. She is a badass, and the way she cares for her kid is so cute. But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading and I'll come back with another update. I'll probably do like my final thoughts on all the books at the end of the video, just to not waste time, not waste the 24 hours. So I'm actually spending most of it reading. So I'll come back with another update at some point. We're gonna open an Alani cherry twist. Let's see if it's good. Oh, it's pink. Oh wow. I just heard a bug. This is good. I just have to mention this. I love that Alana, in this book, the character Alana is Colombian, and so in a lot of it, she's like, not a lot of it, but very occasionally she'll talk to her daughter in Spanish. And so something just happened, and Lana got hurt, and Cal goes up to her and he's trying to help her. He goes, "Sorry, what did your mom used to say? Sana, sana, colita de rana. Si no sana, soy sanas mañana." And my mom used to do that to me as a kid, so I just think that that's so cute. That got me. Alright friends, I am back with an update. Honestly, it's been like a long time since I talked to the camera. Let's see what the timer's at. Oh, we're officially 12 hours through. So that's great. I'm realizing how slow of a reader I am, because I'm still on the first book. But also like this is hefty. This is a hefty book. 453. Like, this is 400. I've already read 400 pages today. Like, I don't know how many total pages are in this. 583. So I still have a little bit over 100 pages left. But so far I enjoyed it. It's been pretty good. I don't know if this is gonna be my favorite. It really depends on how it ends, but I think the fine print might remain my favorite. I mean, I like Alana. I like Alana's character. She's very independent. And scared to trust him again after what happened the first time, which is understandable. But like, you can tell he's so in love with her, and they've been in love with each other the whole entire time that they weren't together. So it's like, ugh, the third act breakup is coming. And I don't want anything to do with it, really. I really want nothing to do with it. It will always piss me off. They're like, oh, but like, it's gonna be happily ever after. So like, why are we even doing it? I hate the third act breakup. It's ridiculous. And it's always something like stupid. I mean, I get it in this case, but like, you also could have just like said something. I have now finished The Final Offer by Lauren Asher. There's currently 9 hours and 24 minutes on the clock still. And it is 1:04. So that means we finished I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy and The Final Offer by Lauren Asher. This book was so thick that I am kind of regret reading this during this video, because like, this took up so much of my time. But honestly, it's fine. I think we're gonna do Read Swifted and Saddled by Lyla Sage now, because I feel like it'll be kind of quick. I don't know if that's accurate though. So here we go. Alright, I'm back with another update. I am currently, I think like 23% of the way through page 82. It's currently 3:22 in the morning, and I have 7 hours and 6 minutes left on the timer. My thoughts so far, I'm enjoying it as best as I can. I'm starting to struggle. But anyway, this book is about this book is about a girl named Ada and a guy named West. And West is renovating a house, like a ranch house, on his family's property, and Ada was hired to help him renovate. And then I think, so when she gets to Meadowlark, she goes to the bar, she ends up meeting this guy, and they have a steamy hot makeout. And then she then comes to find out that this is now the man that she was just hired by to renovate this ranch house. And so now they're trying to deny their feelings for each other, and I feel like that's it. It's alright. It's okay. It could also just be the fact that it's 3:24 in the morning and I'm starting to lose it. But I don't hate it. It's a cowboy romance, so I'll never be able to hate it. But it's also not my favorite thing in the world right now. But I don't think anything's my favorite thing in the world right now. This is the point in which I start rethinking every decision I've ever made. And I'm rethinking this one for sure. Anyway. It's so late. I went to sleep at like 6 a.m. I paused the time. I slept for like 3 hours and now I'm back. We're gonna resume our time at 3:35. I don't remember the last time I updated, but I'm on page 147. No, not 147. 174. They're like becoming a couple now, I guess. And I guess they're cute. I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about this book. I don't think I like it as much as Done and Dusted. And I really like Done and Dusted. But this one's just not hitting the same. I mean, it could also be because I had read for like 18 hours at that point. But we're gonna continue this. But I have to go head out to do something. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Okay, I'm back from doing all my stuff and things. So now we can continue. 3 hours, 53 minutes, and 35 seconds. Resume. Alright. I'm only running off of 3 hours sleep, so this should be great. Alright, friends. Oh shit, what is that? Oh, things got a little messy. I ended up falling asleep again, but I also did stop the timer. The 24 hours will be completed. It will be a full 24 hours. It's just kind of broken up weird. Sorry. But I did just finish Swift and Saddled by Lyla Sage. And well, I think I have 34 minutes left on the timer. I don't know if I feel like if I should pick something up and just read it for the next 35 or if I should audiobook and Lego. Maybe audiobook and Lego. I feel like that's a good idea. Right? I think so. Whoa. I mean, I didn't read like the whole 24 hours. I didn't read 24 hours straight, but I read for 24 hours. And I think that's an accomplishment in itself. Anyway, we're done. So, I need serious sleep. Serious sleep. Good night. It's been a little bit since the 24-hour readathon. Things went downhill afterwards. A lot to explain. I've been back to give my final opinions and thoughts on the 3 books that I read during the 24 hours. So the first thing I finished was I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy. This book is so good. I listened to the audio version of this, and it is the correct way of reading this. I feel like hearing the events that took place coming from her is very powerful, and you can hear like the emotion and everything that she was really going through while she's telling you this story. So I would recommend the audio book. I will not rate this book because it's her life. It's a person's life, and I feel like that shouldn't be rated, but it was well written. Everything that she's went through, it's always really interesting reading memoirs of these famous people that either like you grew up watching or listening to and all these things, and hearing like what actually went down during those periods of time in their lives. So I really enjoyed this. It was a great time. And then I read The Final Offer by Lauren Asher. This book is the last book of the Dreamland Billionaire This is the last book of the Dreamland Billionaires series, and I think it was a really good ending book for the series. So the whole entire series follows 3 brothers whose grandfather created the equivalent of Disneyland, and he passes away, and in his will he leaves the 3 grandkids a task to complete each in order to gain their inheritance of their portions of the company. And so this is the last book, and it was with Cal and Alana. In his grandfather's will, the thing that Cal had to do was go back to this house in this town in which he met Alana, and he has to go back to the house that his family owns and sell it.
When he gets there, he finds out that Alana lives in this house with her kid, and so now he has to try to find a way to get her to sell the house and also make amends with her because of what happened the first time he was there, or the last time he was there, and what went down between them. And he has to fix it in order to convince her to sell the house. But they're also both still in love with each other. So I enjoyed this one. It's not my favorite. I thought it was gonna be my favorite, and it was not. I still love Rowan the most, which was the first book. I just feel like this book was too long, and I don't know, I didn't really relate to anything. Like, I didn't have that much of an emotional connection to either one of the characters. So that was a little unfortunate, but I did really like it. I think I gave it a 4 stars. I recommend, just not my favorite out of the lot. And then after I finished that, I read Swift and Saddled by Lyla Sage, and this is the second book in the Rebel Blue series. I also didn't really love this book. It was very insta-lovey and very, like, I feel like they didn't have any, like, emotional connection. I feel like their connection was mainly physical. But it's a cowboy romance, so I'll never give it a bad rating because it's a cowboy romance, and I love it, and it was cute. They were a cute couple. It just, I feel like you don't get enough time with them to really develop their full relationship and to develop a connection with them. Whereas in, like, Done and Dusted, Emmy and Brooks had known each other when they were younger, so you had some sort of previous relationship to base off of and to, like, continue off of, whereas they had just met in a bar, made out, and then were like, I'm into you. But I think I gave this a 3 stars. It's a good book. It's just, it didn't give what I wanted it to give either. But all in all, I finished this series and I caught up to this series. Anyway, that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to come hang out with me again, press that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.